these players can hold their own against Cheese 90% of the time. And we do see both players going for pretty similar builds here. I don't know exactly the timings on them. I think Google might have gone that 14 gateway again like he did last game, which didn't really kill him. It actually let him get like a small probe lead when I checked it out. And so we may see kind of a 4-gate play like we always see in a PvP. There's always that chance. But we may also see some 3-gate robo fast expand or just some 1-gate fast expand play. Never know.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of a 2-gate robo expand. That is one of my favorite strategies of all time as a Protoss player, of course. I prefer longer macro-oriented games, get lots of gateways, warp in lots of units, but of course sometimes that is difficult. Of course, if your opponent decides to go for a 4-gate push, then you're going to need to get up a lot of units to defend yourself.
But do you see that a second gateway and a cybernetic score are on the way for Google, and cybernetic score just finishing for Torrent because he chose not to get that second gateway out, getting the first zealot out, and he's going to be a stalker on the way. I don't know, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about Google opting to get another gateway and delaying his cybernetic score by a little bit? Like, what do you think? Because the Warp Gate Tech is exactly 20 seconds behind, so what's your input on that?
I don't think Google did not actually delay his cybernetic score. He actually put it down before he put down his gateway, otherwise his gateway would finish first.
Well, okay, well, let me rephrase that. How do you...
Google. We see over here that Torrent is going with a natural 4-gate pressure that is so common among Protoss players, or at least used to be so common among Protoss players. Getting up that proxy, actually lay down a proxy pylon right in front of a stalker. Don't know how much I like that, but he is setting in a zealot and a stalker to kind of stop this other stalker from picking it down, but I don't think he's going to be able to save it because there is 2 stalkers here now. He needs to definitely cancel that pylon. Yep, he does cancel it. He needs to send another probe now to build another proxy pylon. Losing that proxy pylon is absolutely huge when you're going for this 4-gate pressure. You need to start your gateways up as quickly as possible, get on the move, and get going because, of course, you will start to fall really far behind. You lose a lot in terms of economy when you go for a 4-gate.
Yeah, there is a second proxy pylon going to get picked off by Google. He did cancel the first time, and there's a third proxy pylon from Torrent. The first one did get canceled, and the second one just got canceled. The third one is at the bottom of the ramp of Google, and that's going to get picked off by the zealot. Actually, he may actually get that finished up before... Oh! Cancels at the last second.
Yeah, Google's in a very interesting position here. He's lost all of his attempts at building a proxy pylon, and of course, Google actually has quite a scary army here. 5 stalkers and 1 zealot. Looking at the unit side, we see it's 5 stalkers and 1 zealot against 3 stalkers. But of course, Torrent does have 4 gateways as compared to just 3 for our buddy over here, Google. But Google's actually got a 4th one on the way, as well as a Twilight Council. So will be pretty interesting to see what we see out of Google. Might see some kind of Blink Stalker play, might see something like that. But Google does have the probe lead, and that is absolutely critical in these 4-gate versus 4-gate battles.
Yeah, we might see Google do what he did last 2 games ago against Tofu Raider, where he did get the Twilight Council, but also got those DTs out and got Archons, or he might just go for DTs again. What I noticed is what Google does. Oh, there's a force coming up for Google. He might get some upgrade. Back to what I was saying real quick. You know what? There's just so much going on. There's a Dark Shrine coming up for Google, so he will be getting Dark Templar or some Archons out. My guess is Dark Templar, and the thing is there is no Robotics Bay up or any Forge up for Torrent, so he may... Oh, there's just... The Forge just got put down for Torrent, so he may be okay if he puts up a couple of cannons, and Google is taking his expansion. Now, really quick, I just want to mention real quick, Erratic, you can have your spot there. Google, what I noticed is in these 3 games, he chooses to Chrono Boost the Warp Gate Tech a little bit, but he focuses his Chrono Boost mainly on his next... We do see stalkers coming in from Torrent. They're going to pick off a bunch of stalkers from Google. Erratic, you take it off right now. I'm just going to...
Okay, Torrent is bringing in those stalkers, but of course he is going to get repelled. A couple of photon cannons getting laid down by Google. Going to be able to easily defend, and he does have that Dark Shrine almost done, and of course once it's done, he can have a single Dark Templar to defend pretty much anything Torrent can send at him, because of course Dark Templar are totally ridiculously awesome. We do see, though, that on the other side, over here for Torrent. Torrent got up the Twilight Council, getting up the Blink, almost done, but he's actually going to get a Templar Archives. We'll be pretty interested to see if he goes for High Templar. Not something you usually see in a PvP play, but more likely we will see him go for those Archons, which are really, really powerful.
Mm-hmm. And does he have Blink already researched? Yes, he does. Ooh, he's trying to take... If you see, brilliant play. He's trying to send one Stalker up and try to blink the rest onto the high ground, which would minimize any damage taken from that one Stalker. Hero Stalker.
But while this is all happening, we have Google sending in 3 Dark Templar, which have gotten into the middle line, and they are starting to pick off at that Nexus. They might be able to take it down before anything happens. Looks like Torrent is going to lose this game here, and he does give the GG. Dark Templar are, of course, completely overpowered if your opponent doesn't have detection.
Yeah, and I mean, I think he was trying to build a photon cannon. Apparently, didn't build. If you look at the match history, Google was actually behind in the total points cost.
Yeah, Google was slightly behind, but of course, if you've got Dark Templars in his middle line and he doesn't have detection, you win. That's just the way it works. Absolutely awesome. I love Dark Templar because they can do things like that, and you know that's always fun and interesting.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me check the brackets real quick. I just wanted to make sure we're good there. I think the stream. The stream is lagging a little bit, man.
The stream's lagging?
From my end, I don't know how it is for other people. It might just be for me. There are still a lot of this. Oh, actually, let me just check real quick.
Oh, this is awesome here. Final matchup results. We do have that Jason won. I'm not looking at the overall brackets. But Jason won, as well as Evo Kudoku, as well as Emindri, and of course we just saw Google win. And so we have only Protoss in the semifinals. It's going to be all Protoss from here on out.
You know, it's weird. We won cast PvP for this entire tournament, except for one PvP.
Yeah, but of course my Protoss bias means we've been casting Protoss players all tournament long.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't see this. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Apparently, I think it was just me, for which the stream was lagging. We had like 15 viewers, so it's all good. Don't worry about it. I think it's just me, because I have like a bunch of stuff open. I'll close a couple things.
Okay, sounds good. And yeah, I believe it's time for us to take a break. How long is the break going to be?
I think we're talking about like 15 minutes.
Okay, so we will be taking a 15-minute break here, guys, and then we will be back after that. So round about 6 o'clock Pacific, a little bit before that, we will be back to start the semifinals matchups, casting one of those at a time. The semifinals will be best of 3, followed by the finals, which will be best of 5.
Alright, you can leave the stream on. I guess what I'll do is, if anyone wants to talk to me about MOG or anything in general, we can do that.
So guys, if you want to talk to Drizzy Arnest, you can. However, will have to take a break here real quick, and I will be back when we're ready for the semifinals. But of course, the stream will still be live for you to talk to Drizzy. See you guys when I'm back.
Alright. So, just looking at the, oh, 1 second. Just looking at the MLG, stuff right here, we do have that, MMA wins, Game 3 take the series against Ganzi 2-1. He will play Boxer in the loser bracket finals. And, we have MMA wins the losers semis, so the losers final, Boxer versus MMA, and this will determine who goes to the finals and who goes to Kodash in the GSL, because they do have that GSL MLG exchange program, which, I mean, it's pretty cool. And, I'm just trying to pull up something else real quick. Where is that? There it is. Leaderboards. No, I don't want to lead. 1 second. Here, I'm looking pool things. Alright, I don't know if you guys were following Dong Regu, DRG or whatever, he's part of the clan, MVP, I think. And, he's a DRG or so. We're not, he has 5-0, 5 wins, 0 losses. Liquid Tyler's gone 0 wins, 5 losses. And, Gosu Huck or Liquid Huck is 4 wins, 1 losses. And all these players are doing really well. Slash Boxer is 5 wins, 0 losses. I'm MVP, is 5 wins, 0 losses. and Fnatic Reign is 5 wins, 0 losses. So these players are all doing so well. The Slayers team, especially, is doing just amazing right now. And it looks like Select, usually one of my favorite Terrans to do well, is actually 1 win, 4 losses. So a little bit of upset for me there. If you guys anyone want to talk or something, just let me know. Anyway, just so you guys know, as I was talking about it before, I do coach Terran and Zerg. I am Masters on my normal account, but I will not give out that information because I like to keep that like clean, Zippo, no interaction. Because I do cast on YouTube, I get a lot of people talking to me about that and whatnot, and I just don't like people messaging me while I'm in the game. But I do cast. One second. One minute, please.
You want to hear some music, Osiris? You want to hear some music? Let's see.
Wiz Khalifa, Wiz Khalifa.
No, we are not playing Wiz Khalifa.
God, every time.
Let me open up iTunes. And yeah, every time. I love how you still ask, like you seem to think that I will or something.
What I was about to say, I was talking about, I do coach. Let me get back onto that. I do coach Terran and Zerg. And I do coach. First 2 sessions are free. After that are decharged. We can talk that out later. But if you're interested, please private message me. And I can do anything from watching some replays with you, discussing them, as well as coaching you through a game in which you can play with one of your friends. And like you pick someone to play with, and I'll coach you through it, help you out, tell you what to do. As well as you can play against me, and I can help you out that way as well. And anything you want, really. So just private message me if you're interested in that. And